I thought it would be fair if we finished off the sum we started on Tuesday because I said we would. Okay. Let's see. Who knows where to start? Anyone? Remember where we started? Remember we were setting up an equation? Nope. Okay. Everybody just forgot the lesson. It's okay. For all the new people, we were setting up equations, okay? So you have to write down, we're not finding the mass, we're just setting up the equations. Maybe at the end of this lesson, we'll be able to find the mass, but we have not done that quite yet. So let me black this out. Excuse me. Okay, so a biscuit barrel has 3 types of biscuits in it. Each jam ring has a mass of 5 grams more than the mass of lemon cream. Wafer sandwiches are twice as heavy as jam rings. So what we did, remember guys, was that we have lemon creams. Okay, I'm not gonna write the whole word because this is gonna take me forever. I'm gonna write LC for lemon creams, wafer sandwiches, and jam rings. So if lemon creams are X, then jam rings have to be X plus 5, and wafer biscuits are twice as heavy, so they're 2 times X plus 5. But then there's additional information. There are 12 of these, the jam rings, 5 lemon creams, and altogether we have 32 biscuits. So if we have 32 biscuits altogether, 5 of them are lemon creams, 12 of them are jam rings. That means whatever's left over have to be wafer sandwiches. And how much is that, guys? How much is that? How much is that, everyone? $15. So we have 15 wafer sandwiches. And what we have been told is in total, this barrel weighs 1,056 grams. That's the total of our barrel. So then you have to multiply the weight of 1 biscuit by how many there are in that barrel. Okay, so there are 5 lemon creams, so that's 5x plus 12 jam rings, so that's 12 times x plus 5 plus 15 wafer sandwiches. So it's 15 outside times 2x plus 5. And then we just simplify this, okay? Let's first distribute the 2 and this 12. So it's going to be, oh, this all is equal to 1, 0, 5, 6. Okay, so then it's going to be 5x. If you distribute the 12, it's going to be plus 12x plus 60 plus 15 times inside the bracket 2x plus 10 equals 1056. Then we distribute the 15 again. So 5x plus 12x plus 60 plus 30x plus 150 equals 1056. If you are lost, it's probably because you didn't come to Tuesday's lesson. That's okay. This is just a recap, okay? And then you add your like terms. So we have x's there and there. So it's 30 plus 5, which is 35, plus 12, which is 47x is equal, no, 47x plus 210 equals 1056. If you got this then you did the right thing. Is there anyone who tried it and got the correct answer? Let me see an indication. Anybody who tried it and got the correct answer? Winner, beautiful. And Dumiling, beautiful, guys. Today's work will be a little bit less hectic. Okay, we'll be solving. And Emiche, beautiful, guys. Okay, today's questions will be much less hectic. We'll be solving equations by inspection. So before we start, all I need to say is this. If you have some sort of method of solving equations, we are not using a method right now, okay? We are using inspection, which means logic, which means we're going to look at this and solve it with the specific steps of inspection, okay? I don't want to hear words such as transpose, go over the rainbow, go over the equal sign, blah, blah, blah. We're not solving it. We are just inspecting and seeing what the answer is. I think permission might not be able to hear because he's not connected to sound or she. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what I mean by that is you literally have to show that you are trialing and error. So what number, if you subtract 2, will give you 11? See, we are not listening. And A is not 12. Thank you, Indipile. What number, if you subtract 2, will give you 11? 13. So you tested, you say 13 minus 2 equals 11, which is what I'm looking for. Then you say, therefore, A is 13. That was very easy, right? So you plug in there some sort of number. And if it works out, then therefore they are equal. Do you see that we are not using inverse operations yet? I hope you can see that. Palisa?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask if we can move the -2 over the equal sign.
No.
Does it still work?
Nope. Listen, Palisa. I said we're not using methods today, right?
Oh. Thank you, ma'am.
Palisa's the first one who didn't listen to me today. Let's see who's next. I'm kidding. Okay, Palisa, I know you guys have methods, okay? I want you guys to keep in consideration people who might not have done this yet, okay? Or people who might be struggling with this. We are only using inspections. We're not moving anything anyway, we're just inspecting. Okay, cool. Now this one would be a 2-step inspection. This is what I mean. Okay, step 1 will be, what number, if I subtract 1, will give me 8? It's okay, hello, welcome. 9, thanks, Tammy. So you literally just say 9 minus 1 equals 8, right? And then you can conclude that since 9 does the same job as 3x in the sum, therefore 3x will be equal to 9. That is step 1. This is why we call it a 2-step inspection. Step 2 says, what number multiplied by 3 will give me 9? So all we're doing is checking stuff over and over. So 3 multiplied by 3 will give me 9. Therefore, x is what? Therefore, x is 3. Beautiful, guys. See, it's nice and color-coded for us to be able to see. Okay, I see people writing the wrong numbers. So let me check in. Is everyone understanding what I'm doing here by inspection? Is there anyone that I lost along the way and just like, I don't know what's going on? Okay, Tammy says yes. Beautiful. So you understand what we're supposed to be doing. You're going step by step. You got lost when I got 9. Ropa Fazo, put your hand up and tell me where I lost you. Yamkela, where I got 9. Yamkela, I asked everyone, what number minus 1 will give me 8? Okay, that's how I got it. What number, if you subtract 1, will give me 8? Because it says something minus 1 is 8. That means that something has to be equal to 9, because that's how you get to 9. We're with me? Yes, Ropavaza's hand was up. Oh, okay. Okay, Corey says, we are lost. You and who, my darling? Velo, I said we are not using inverse operations. We are using inspection. Everyone who might have been late, listen carefully. We are not solving anything using inverses. We are using inspection. Okay, hopefully I won't have to repeat that. Beautiful. Now we're back here. Inspection. I don't want to hear we divide by this or that. What number minus 6 is negative 44? Which number minus 6 is negative 44? Okay, looks like we have a consensus, except liaison is positive, so I'm not sure if that's just a mistake. Probably is. Negative 38, because negative 38 minus 6 will give you negative 44. Okay, so therefore 2m has to equal negative 38. That was our step 1. Step 2, what number times 2 will give me negative 38? Which number times 2 will give me negative 38? The answer is negative 19. Okay, 2 times negative 19 indeed is negative 38. Therefore, m equals to negative 19. Do you see what I'm asking for when I say we are inspecting? Okay, we're verifying our answers by substitution. Okay, remember we learned about substitution? So that's what we're doing here. You substitute a number. If it works, you say therefore the variable is equal to the number. We're good. Let's move on. 2x plus 5 equals negative 105. Okay, that's fine. We did the same thing, just in 2 steps. Okay, Solem, we did the same thing. We just used 2 steps. Also, I'm expecting you guys to not use your calculator. Okay? Fatima, raise your hand. Let's hear. By step 2. Step 2. Okay. You raise your hand if you would like to still ask. Okay. People are jumping steps and I see incorrect answers because we're not listening. Okay. Which number plus 5 will give you negative 105? So far, I have seen so many different answers. I'm not sure. Which number plus 5 will give you negative 105? I see negative 100 and negative 110. Remember, guys, if you're at negative 100 and you're adding 5, then you'll go to negative 99, negative 98. That's definitely not going to end you up at negative 105, right? Think about it. So it has to be what? Thank you. Negative 110 plus 5 equals negative 105. Okay, therefore, negative 110 is equal to what? Therefore, negative 110 is equal to what? We're not answering my question. We are jumping the gun. My question was, Therefore, negative 110 is equal to what? Thank you, Tugelo, first person who understands my question, apparently. So, 2x equals negative 110. Beautiful. Now you say, which number multiplied by 2 will give me negative 110? Not just 110, negative 110. There we go. Now we are giving me the answer I asked for. 2 times negative 55 will give you negative 110. Therefore, x equals negative 55. Okay. So there and there. Okay. Another one. Which number minus 1 will give me 63? Which number minus 1 will give me 63? 64. You're now following my questions. This is beautiful. Minus 1 is 63. Therefore, 64, excuse me, is equal to what? In Dipile, I asked a very specific question. Therefore, 64 is equal to n squared. Thank you very much. Now I'm asking, what squared will give you 64? Sihle, yes, Sihle? Sihle? Okay, Sihle doesn't want to unmute. Indipile? If you're on your phone, swipe and press speak.
Sorry, ma'am. I wanted to ask, ma'am. Since it's n squared, ma'am, isn't it supposed to be 8?
It is, but my question was, what number minus 1 is 63? So you jumping the gun and giving me the final answer. You need to first answer what I'm asking, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Thank you.
It's okay. I know next lesson, you're going to love it because we're just going to be solving. But for now, I need us to go slowly for maybe people who've never done this before, okay? Beautiful. So now we can say, as Indipila told us nicely, n is equal to 8. Therefore, n has to be equal to 8. Okay. There's another one. What divided by 2 is equal to 32? So the first layer is what divided by 2 is equal to 32. 64. I see so many answers there. I am so concerned. 64, right, guys? 64 divided by 2 will give you 32. Therefore, 64 is equal to what? Emiche?
64 is equal to m squared.
M squared. And while I still have you here, what squared is equal to 64? Oh, she's still here. Emiche, what squared is equal to 64?
It's 8.
Check in the chat, they're helping you out. Which number squared is equal to 64?
Oh, 4096.
Which number squared is equal to 64? Not 64 squared. Which number squared. It's 8 squared. Okay. Because 8 times 8 is equal to 64. Okay, guys. So then our final answer will then be, therefore, what? Tell me what you write. What's my final answer? Therefore. Therefore, M is 8. Thank you, guys. M equals 8. Okay. Brain break is too soon. I'm going to give us a few more of these before we do the brain break. Okay, let's do that one that's on my right. I'm putting it there on the right. Let's go like this. Maybe I can do that. Nope, I can't. There we go. Let's just use the right hand side. Yep. There we go. So what number minus 9 is equal to negative 1? It is 8. Okay? Because remember, if you say 8 minus 9, you get to negative 1. Because if you minus 8 from 8, you get to 0, and then there's an extra 1, and you get to minus 1. So that will be 8. So therefore what? If 8 minus 9 equals negative 1, therefore 8 is equal to what? It's not just P, guys. There's something that's missing there. Do you see why I say you must look carefully? No, it's not. P is definitely not 8. Thank you, child of God. I feel so weird saying that. What's your name? Thank you, Zukanya. 8, excuse me, is equal to the square root of P. It's not equal to P. See? Glenga, why did you change your name? Welcome back. Well, welcome. Okay, now you say, what, the square root of what is equal to 8? The square, oh, okay. Square root of what is equal to 8? Thank you, Tammy. The square root of 64 is equal to 8. So therefore, P is in fact equal to what? What is P actually equal to? 64, guys. See? The one under there. So therefore, P is equal to 64. Do we see what's going on? Let me check in with us. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm still going to make up some questions though, because I definitely feel like we can use more practice. Okay, I see thumbs up. I haven't seen thumbs down right now yet. We're all good. Excuse me, let me do this. They are on a roll, aren't they? Chief, where did I lose you? While Chief is telling me, let me write down a question. The P, okay, I'll scroll down just now. Where did I lose you? Is it because I color coded it wrong? Raise your hand, Chief. Let's talk about it. There we go. There's Chief. Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
Where did I lose you?
Ma'am, I don't understand How did you get 8 minus 9 equals minus 1 instead of P?
Remember, there was a square root of P there, right?
Yes.
So I'm trying to inspect here. So I'm saying, what if you subtract 9 will give you negative 1? There's only one number minus 9 that will give you negative 1, and that is what, Chief?
8.
That's where we got 8. So you with me?
Yes.
Therefore, whatever was there, okay, let me change my pen. Whatever was there has to be equal to 8. You see that?
Yes.
That's where this step comes in. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So this step says the square root of P is 8. So then I asked the square root of a number is 8. What number is that?
64.
64, which is where the P was. Do you see the P was under the square root?
Yes.
That's why P is equal to 64.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, I hope we're good with that one. Let's do this one before our brain break. A little bit of spice in our lives is never that bad. We're doing the same steps, okay? What number minus 5 will give you 27? How did we get 8? Lwandle, we'll go back to it just now. Raise your hand, Lwandle, so long. 32, right? So 32. Okay, my pen is deciding to now not cooperate with me. 32 minus 5 is equal to 27. Therefore, 32 is equal to what? There we go. Therefore, 32 is equal to what? Oh, it's a battle. I hope you're feeling better. You must watch this video before you do the quiz, okay? Yes, so therefore, 32 is equal to 2 to the power of x. Now what? Who has an idea of how we get here? Now we're doing the same thing. 2 to the power of what will give you 32? Now we need to know our powers. 5. 2 to the power of 5 will give you 32. Therefore, x is equal to how much? Yes, x equals 5. Nice, guys. I think that was a refreshing one. Okay, let's have a quick brain break before we continue to the sums that are below, down below. Oh, wait, someone had a question. How did I get the 8? We did it by inspection. Okay, 8 is the only number that when you subtract 9, you'll get negative 1. That's the only way we can balance these two sides, okay? If you put any other number there, it will not equal negative 1. So 8, you inspect it, you try it out. What's 8 minus 9? It is negative 1. That's why we used it. Okay, I hope I answered the question of whoever that was because the hand didn't go up. Okay, let's see who's first with our brain break. Never mind, the hand just vanished. I see a thumbs down. You need to raise your hand. It doesn't have to have a thumbs down. If you're going to raise your hand, come on. Okay. Cow.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. Do you have a question? Are you doing your brain break?
Ma'am, the brain break.
Beautiful. Would you rather have a permanent terrible haircut or only dress in terrible outfits?
Ma'am, I'd have a terrible haircut.
You'd rather have a terrible haircut? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Guys, someone said lately, terrible outfits are fashions. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna go with that. Lately, terrible outfits, they call them trendy and all of that. So I'm just gonna go with terrible outfits, guys, and say that nobody understands me, blah, 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 yeah. So remember I said whatever method you use, that's fine, okay? As long as you get to the correct answer. So everyone says, okay, no, a lot of people say terrible haircuts. I'm guessing those are the guys. Like the girls are probably like, no, where are we? No, you can't hide it at level. If you're gonna have it, you must, accentuate it. Terrible outfits and just sit at home. That's a good plan. I think that's a good plan. Exactly, Javier. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Huh? Met Gala, people just like, no, it's fashion, right? And it's terrible. Okay, guys. Okay, let's see who's next. Sia. Hi, Sia. Would you rather spend the night in an abandoned hospital or in a graveyard?
I'd rather go to the graveyard.
Same. People who say hospital, I do not understand you guys. Guys, I'd rather go to the graveyard. I'm so sorry. Guys, abandoned hospital, never. Do you know how big a hospital is? And there's no one there, and there's echoes, there's no electricity, there's like it's just echoing, and you're not sure if it's your voice or what. No, guys, but it said spend the night. Nothing about sleeping. Nothing about sleeping. Guys, I wouldn't sleep personally. I would just stay up the whole night, to be honest. At least the grave is outside, guys. Like the grave is outside. You'll just keep running. Imagine in a hospital, you run somewhere and now you're stuck in a staircase and the doors are locked. Do you see the problems? Oh, yes. Abisha, let's see your question. Hi, Abisha. You guys are laughing at me. These are valid questions. Abisha, would you rather get a paper cut every time you touch something or get a headache every time you open your eyes?
Get a headache every time I open my eyes.
Abisha, so when you blink, you want a headache? Must think of these things, guys. Headaches are terrible, guys. Headaches will literally paralyze you. Like they will just, guys, sometimes when I have a headache, I just like can't do anything. I would much rather. No ways, not if you always have a headache, guys. Yeah, but no, ish. Let's talk about paper cuts also. Yeah, balance headaches are bad. No, Sisa, are you there?
Yes, miss.
Let's see your question. Would you rather be really strong or really fast?
Really strong.
I'd rather be fast, guys. Imagine doing your homework when you're fast, no, Sisa. Yo, finish quick in a hurry. Oh,
No.
I'd rather be fast. I would rather be fast. Oh, it's okay, Kham. Guys, man, I want things to get done quick in a hurry. I don't want to delay. Really fast, really fast. To finish the dishes faster. See, these people have vision. Simone, would you rather be really strong or really fast?
I'm gonna go with really fast.
Same. Because what am I going to do with all that strength, guys?
Like that. Literally nothing.
I have no use for all that strength, if I'm being honest with you guys.
Maybe you could be a superhero. You did say you wanted to be
No, thank you. I don't want more work than I have. Okay? I'm okay. I'm okay with all the work I have right now. I will take really fast any day so I can finish it quickly and just, yeah, be done. Okay, guys? Please. Fast it is. Okay. Let's move on. We're continuing now with solving problems by inspection. If you have a question, raise your hand. Indipile. Indipile.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes.
I wanted to ask what section are we on the previous work we done?
We're on algebraic equations. We just started
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay, thank you. ma'am.
You're welcome. Chloe.
No, ma'am. Sorry, I forgot to put down my hand.
Okay, cool. No problem. Okay, guys, there's our next one. Here's our next one. A over 2 minus 6 equals 18. Okay. So we start off obviously by what minus 6 will give you 18? Which number minus 6 will give you 18? Thank you, Vanessa and Tammy. That was very quick. And Leah. So it's going to be, remember to mute when you're done talking. 24 minus 6 gives you 18. Therefore, 24 is equal to what? Someone's not muted. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Tammy. Therefore, 24 is equal to A over 2. Then I say, what divided by 2 will give you 24? What divided by 2 will give you 24? Divided by 2, not times, Leah, be careful. Which number divided by 2? There we go, Leah. Beautiful. I like when you fix our mistakes. 48 divided by 2 is 24. Therefore, A is equal to how much, everyone? Oh my goodness, my sinuses are killing me. Excuse me. 48. Therefore, A is equal to 48. Beautiful. Okay, we're ready for the next one. This is going way too fast. I feel like I'm gonna have to, add more. Okay, the cube root of b plus 7 is equal to 3. Oh, how do we do this one? Where would you start? Thank you. Where would you start with this one, guys? Anyone? There we go. Palisa? Nope, Palisa vanished. Nope, we're not dividing anything by anything. We're observing. Palisa's back. Yes, Palisa?
Okay, ma'am, can I try?
Yes, you may.
So, ma'am, we're gonna ask ourselves, what can we add that gives us 7?
Not quite. Remember, they're all under the square root. Do you see that?
Oh,
The
yes.
cube root, excuse me, not the square root, the cube root. Do we see?
Yes, ma'am. So don't we first solve the what's in the cube root? Then
Yeah,
we can
so you have to ask yourself, the cube root of what gives you 3?
4.
0. The cube root of what gives you 3? Think about it, guys. Think of your cube roots. 27. And we're skipping steps again. You're not listening. The cube root of 27 is 3. Therefore, whatever is under this cube root here, which was b plus 7, is equal to 27. Okay, guys. And then we're going to say what plus 7 is equal to 27. Now we're on our last step. 20. So it's going to be 20 plus 7 equals 27. Therefore, B is 20. That was beautiful. And okay. Let's do this one, and then I want us to go back up to the question we started with and try and find out what the weight of each of the biscuits are in the bag. I think that would be very interesting. Okay, what plus 7 gives you 32? Which number plus 7 will give you 32? 25, right? 25 plus 7 equals 32. Therefore, 25 is equal to what? Thank you. M cubed. Oh, my pen is just not cooperating. There we go. M cubed over 5 equals to 25. Now we say what divided by 5 will be 25. Which number divided by 5 will equal 25? There we go. 125 divided by 5 will give me 25. Therefore, 125 is equal to what? Kayla? Oh, Kayla vanished. Therefore, 125 is equal to what? Thank you, Gwen. M cubed. And then what cubed is equal to 125? Which number cubed is equal to 125? That would be 5. Cubed is 125. Therefore, M is 5. Okay, I hope we are comfortable and good and ready to work with inspection and stop skipping steps. Now, I want us to go back to our question here. So now we found that 47x plus 210 is 1056. I want us to solve it. 47x plus 210 equals 1056. Okay, what plus 210 will give me 1056? Which number plus 210 will give me, oh, let me do this, there you go. Let's pretend that's a straight line, use your imagination. 846 says everyone. Everyone says 846 plus 210. Okay, 1056. Therefore, 846 equals 47x. Right? So what times 47 will give me 846? Let's find that out. So what times 47 will give me 846? 18. So now we can actually solve all the problems that we came up with on Tuesday. So 18 times 47 is 846. Therefore, x is equal to 18. Now let's use x that we just found to find the weight of the different biscuits. Let's see what that question is that I rubbed out because we weren't ready yet. What is the mass of one of each type of biscuits? Let's start with lemon creams. Lemon creams were what in terms of variables? Lemon creams were, or rather, what is the mass of lemon creams if you want? That's fine. One lemon cream, you can check here. We made a little makeshift table. Anyone? Nope. No, Sanda, look carefully. Lemon creams are not 5 grams. Remember, jam rings were 5 grams more than lemon creams. That's where the 5 gram was. There we go. No, there we don't go. Never mind. Guys, we just figured out X, right? We said X is 18. And lemon creams were X. So if lemon creams were X, then what's the weight of the lemon creams, guys? The mass, excuse me. What's the mass of it? Thank you, Yamkela. It has to be 18 grams, guys. If X is 18 and lemon cream had a mass of X, one lemon cream will be 18 grams. Then they said jam rings were 5 grams more than the lemon creams. So the jam rings would be the 18 plus 5 grams, which is 23 grams. And then finally, they said the wafer sandwiches were twice as heavy as the jam rings. So it will be twice as heavy as the jam rings, which would be 46 grams. And if you did this in a test, this would be a lot of marks. That's where I'm going to conclude my lesson today.